Welcome to the Adam Friedland Show. Mike Recine is back. Fan favorite.
It's good to be back.
Thanks for coming, Mike.
You're welcome.
We are reeling from the results of this illegal election of Mr. Donald Trump. It sucks. We're not going to get a January 6th.
No.
We were about to get one if Kamala...
If it was close.
If she stole it, yeah. But now we're not even going to get round two.
Yeah.
It would have been better this time.
It would have been interesting.
They know the floor plan, you know.
Right.
They know where they know where the baby dungeon is.
Yeah.
The rape dungeon, you know. Last time they got confused.
Yeah.
They were like taking selfies and stuff, and now they're in Guantanamo. They
yeah,
didn't
that's
send
funny.
Their
They
best.
did get no, they didn't, and a lot of them are like in jail for a while.
For like,
just for walking around.
For that, yeah.
It's kind of unfair if you ask me.
Farting on Pelosi's chair and stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did someone shit on Pelosi's desk for real?
I don't think that actually happened.
Yeah.
I think that was the thing people
saying.
said.
And they just
that guy was awesome, though.
Who?
The guy,
Big O?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big O was, he had a very, he was very shrill.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't say that. People say that about men, and it's sexist.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He was a lot like Lindy West. That's true.
Yeah.
What's going on? How's everyone doing?
I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
Nick.
It's definitely winter now.
Yes.
This is like it feels like it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like cold all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cold,
Dark.
and it's late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Starbucks and Nick asked the barista if he was schizophrenic.
No, I didn't ask him if
Why?
he was schizophrenic.
Why?
The guy had his hand up his apron.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it.
He had a gun.
And so like his chest was like moving like this.
Yeah.
And then his hand came out from the top of the apron. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize your fucking hand was in your apron. I thought you looked like an alien, you know, like the movie Alien. And the guy's like, okay.
Yeah.
And like just gave me nothing on
It's
it.
really, I hate it when you try to connect with people and then it just doesn't
That's
work.
what I was saying.
Yeah.
Is that, you know, do people act like, I mean,
yeah.
okay, all right, sorry for fucking talking to you.
That happened to me. I was on the street a couple days ago, and this lady was with her dog, and the dog had a little choke collar. And I said, "Oh, I need one of those for my dog." We started talking about choke collars, and then her husband comes out of the store, and then he goes back in. But then he comes out again. We're still talking, and I go, "Oh yeah." And then I turned to the husband. I said, "We were just talking about dog collars. You know, I don't want you to beat my ass or anything." And the lady was
He
like,
didn't like
"Oh,
it.
no, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't like find it funny."
Yeah.
I was just making a joke. I said,
Everyone
I don't want this guy
hates
to
us.
beat my... Everyone hates us. What the fuck?
Everyone hates us.
What happened? We used to be
Because
cool.
most people
We used to be the coolest guys.
We used to be the coolest guys.
And me never, but
Yeah.
all
No,
my
you're-
all my
you were
interactions,
Fonzie.
You're popular.
My interactions were always like that. That's never
Yeah.
been, you know, if I try to just
You're used to
Right.
it.
like if I'm in line at the grocery store,
Yeah.
it's not happening.
Right. Because somebody like Annie Letterman's good at that. The little interactions.
Well,
with
she's a
people,
woman,
make
It's
people laugh.
women,
Yeah.
they like talking to them better than us. I think it's a
If you're
simple answer.
if you're a man,
Right.
the only thing you can say to a stranger is working hard or hardly working.
Right.
If you say anything
Yeah.
outside of that,
Yeah.
you're a rapist.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But my grandfather was really good at that for some reason. Just
Because he's old. That's basically like
because
being
he's
a
old.
woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was very good at getting strangers to just kind of open up, talk to them.
I
you
thought
know.
that about my grandfather, but then I realized that he was just kind of being sexually inappropriate.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. I used to think he was like so smooth with girls
Uh-huh.
when I was like 12. And then as an adult, I'm like, oh, he was just a weird old man.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
think my other grandfather was like that a little bit.
Yeah.
But my my mom's dad, who's still alive actually, about to turn 98.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, he was very charismatic and just made friends like everywhere. But you're right, I only knew him as an old man. So
My grandfather, we were at an Applebee's once,
yeah.
and the waitress was like, "What's wrrong,
It'd be
sir?"
great if this is the whole episode.
Yeah.
It's just bad
It's
social
fine.
interactions that we
it's fine.
had.
It's fine. Yeah. And she said, "What's wrong, sir?" He said, "I'm going. I have an operation tomorrow at the hospital." She said, "Is everything all right?" And he said, "I have angelitis." And she got really confused, but on her name tag it said Angela. And he said, "I have angelitis." He kept repeating it.
Yeah.
This poor woman was just very confused, but he meant
I'm
that
confused.
he had the disease of wanting to fuck a lady named Angela.
Oh my god, that's what he's trying to say.
That he had to have,
Yeah.
I don't know what the operation would be, having his penis cut off. Or something. Yeah.
And he was like, I still got it.
Yeah. And I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this guy's the king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird watching like older family try to get pussy sometimes. Like we went to like a diner, me and my dad and my uncle, and it was called like the Wisdom Diner. And so we're like paying the bill, and there's the cashier, and my uncle's like, "So Mike, do you feel like you're any more wise today after eating here?" And it's just like he was trying to like make a joke to the cashier. you
Yeah.
know.
They
But,
probably love that.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, it's funny watching my uncle try to,
Yeah.
you know, it's disgusting.
What if she was like, I'll suck your dick right now.
Yeah.
I'm off in 20.
She just takes him out.
I know you're with your nephew. But we could do it in the car.
Takes him behind the
He makes you wait
building.
outside the car. Like Tiger Woods' dad. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I had that today. I had an audition.
Uh-huh.
And I was telling you guys before, but they were like, "Can you stand up and do a full body slate?" And I was at my desk. I said, "Well, I'm not wearing pants, of course."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Well, shorts are okay, but like really,
Yeah.
you should be wearing pants."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm just goofing."
Yeah.
And I think that I sexually harassed a casting agent in Hollywood, and I think I pretty much killed my acting career.
And she was like,
that
"It's
and
weird
not
to be
being
on the
able,
other side of this."
That and not being able to act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I auditioned for Abbott Elementary a couple weeks ago, but you know, whatever.
To play Janelle James.
To take her part. Yeah, to be her stand-in.
Are you auditioning for that one, Nick?
Abbott Elementary.
No, the one that I did today.
I don't know.
It's
If
probably the
timing
same
works
one.
out, I don't want to commit to
Don't do the
anything.
pants joke. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
They didn't like the pants joke.
I think I'm.
Don't say your husband's gonna beat.
Honestly,
my ass.
actually, on second thought, do the pants joke and see see if they're used to it.
Yeah.
And they go, "Oh, I get it," and they make the connection.
Yeah. Someone that,
Actually, that's a good.
They're like,
premise.
this is the
You
first
send
time-
Nick in to make the pants joke again, and
they're
then maybe
like-
she'll get it.
they're like, this is the
And then
first
it'll-
time I'm hearing it.
it'll
It's
click.
one of the fun. This guy's hilarious.
And then she goes, "Oh, that was a funny joke."
It's something about the delivery in this
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was. I felt bad.
Mhm.
I had to tell the agent's flustered assistant that I potentially said offended the Hollywood casting agent.
I've done some pretty embarrassing things in casting rooms.
You put the dress.
What's that?
You put on the dress.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Cat Williams has been
I
talking
took an
about.
audition class once, and it just like it's funny. 'cause-
Taught by Ian Finance, of course.
yeah.
You got to get on the casting couch.
He used to book a shit ton of commercials.
Did he?
He
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very castable.
He did one for
as they say.
JetBlue or something. I remember.
Yeah, that was a whole campaign.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And he would always take the non-union like lump sum and just like blow the residuals. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
He
He's
would have
very
got like
castable.
4 times as much money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in a slower way.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's very castable. Very funny guy.
Yeah. He's very. If you're looking for that, you're gonna.
Yeah.
If that's what you're looking for, you're gonna go
Just
with
a
Ian.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting, man.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah.
So congratulations to Mike. You're candidate 1 for the election.
Thanks. Yeah.
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 You've been hammering Israel just to do a little what is it, like a psyop against the Democratic Party, who's
Mhm.
always against it from the get-go.
Yeah, that's sort of. I
They-
play the long game.
They're against this thing from the get-go.
Well, that's how I can start doing denial. You start off by being like, "Oh, Palestine."
Yeah. The long con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I gotta tell you, it's funny because we're talking about little failures and stuff. And it's like I did spend a good amount of time last year talking about this stuff, but then it's like, what did it? It didn't really do much for me either way. You know what I
Did you
mean?
expect it to?
No, I didn't expect it to.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying, like,
You thought
like,
Fallon would be like, I saw that tweet.
I wouldn't do anything differently. But I think I burned some bridges for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like to perform in Israel, you mean?
No, I guess just with other people.
Oh.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Yeah. My kid got his purple belt in karate.
Gay.
Pretty good. It's a high.
What do
pretty
you have
high
to learn
ranking.
for that?
I don't know. They do a belt test every couple months.
I don't have any belts I can kick your kid's ass. No
You
problem.
think?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It wouldn't feel good.
Yeah.
But to prove karate wrong, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Potentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you would need somebody like in your. Wait, we should find like a 3-year-old version of you.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah.
see-
I would have got
see
sat
how-
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only fought like smaller than me.
It seems like kind of because the purple belt is the purple belt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it seems sort of dumb to be giving those to children.
Why?
I don't think you should really be able to earn any belt until you're a fully grown adult.
Yeah, but you got to incentivize them to keep coming back, I think.
Then
to the
come up
school.
with
You keep
different types
paying.
of belts.
Yeah. Well, it's not a full purple belt. It's a purple belt with a stripe on it.
Oh.
So it's like the kids' version of the purple belt.
Oh, okay. Well,
you know?
then, yeah, problem solved.
Yeah.
And
You
you
should have
yeah.
said that.
And it's
yeah,
like
you
he's
should
the
have said
only-
he had the baby one.
He had he got his baby purple belt.
You're acting like it's impressive.
Yeah,
to us.
I know, I am.
Nick
yeah.
and I could do that with our eyes closed.
Yeah, you probably could. Yeah.
Does
They'd
he have to
probably
fight
start
other
you.
kids?
No.
Really?
There's not
No.
much fighting in karate. I don't. It's
It's just
mostly-
honor.
Mhm.
Well, it's like choreography, and then at the end, there's like you punch boards, and then they give you a belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they let you do it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
That's when I was in karate. Sometimes I remember not being able to break the board on the first try.
Who's your sensei?
this
Grown up.
guy? His name was Sabu Nim.
Hmm.
But
He's a
I
white
did
guy.
Taekwondo.
There's a white guy,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, it's a white guy. Yeah,
In New Jersey.
I did Taekwondo in New Jersey.
Oh, that's the kicking one.
That's the Korean one.
Korean one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
blocks
remember
and
that
kicks.
early like internet gore video? It was in Virginia. There was like a dojo, but it was like a redneck karate dojo.
Mm.
It was owned by some ex-Marine.
Mm-hmm.
And they invited in this like mentally disabled black guy who was like, I'm a grandmaster, and I know. I was basically the fucking Michael Jackson impersonator.
Mm-hmm.
They brought him in, and then he like had one of his black. They've recorded it on video to show how powerful their karate is. And the guy just like, you know, he's not even doing karate. He just throws the guy to the ground and starts stomping on his head until the guy's like unconscious. And then he just drag him out the back bleeding.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, that's the power of our dojo. And it's like, yeah, but the guy, they leave the part in the beginning where it's clearly like, I mean, this is radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know I've made a lot of radio references in the last 6
Was he
months
okay?
on this podcast.
Nick goes through phases. He's
Sure.
got Wallace and Gromit radio.
No,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
just, you know, I mean, that's an
It's
easy.
funny. I wish I could brush up a little bit before the show. You know?
Yeah, we should
'Cause
give
I-
you the prep
know.
materials.
Yeah.
What, like your teeth?
No, like what like on what you're watching, so I can
Oh.
comment on it.
Well, I'm not watching radio. It's just a easy reference.
But if you're gonna reference it, I would like to tag.
You can pretty much point at anything and say, "Oh, this is like radio,"
Yeah.
and then people are like, "Oh, ha ha ha, that movie."
Mm-hmm.
The election is like radio, basically.
Mm-hmm.
A retarded guy won.
Did you see that Elon Musk cheated because they used Starlink at some of the? So they rigged the election for Donald Trump with Starlink.
With the internet?
That's what I'm hearing from
With
some
Wi-Fi?
very highly respected Twitter accounts like Mueller She Wrote or Brooklyn Dad Defiant.
Okay. Okay.
They're telling us that.
Jojo from Jersey.
It's nice that
JoJo
those
from
people
Jersey,
haven't
yeah.
given up, though.
Well, they all get paid.
Are they?
Yeah, they're all.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all paid by the
The
Democrats.
DNC.
Yeah.
I want to see the expense report from the Kamala campaign.
Yeah.
Well, those guys were already
I heard.
doing it anyways, and then they were like, "Hey, we'll give you some cash to do this." So they're probably getting nothing. They probably feel pretty stupid.
Yeah.
What about the Krasensteins? They're like wild cards, right? They're not paid by anybody.
They're probably paid.
Yeah.
They're all. I mean, they were burning. They spent $1 billion in what? How long was there? She became the candidate in June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So July, August, September, 3 months they spent.
Yeah.
Fucking October, 4 months they spent $1 billion.
Yeah.
You know.
Some people got rich off this shit.
Oh yeah, for
Megan the Stallion got
got 5 million,
five
right?
milli, yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
for one song.
Mm-hmm.
So sick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had to pay Oprah like $10 million just to come out on stage
She's a billionaire.
and be like, well, that's how you become a billionaire.
You hustle.
Well, no, it's like you don't turn down $10 million.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
of
why
course.
you'll never have $250,000.
Me?
Yeah. Because you're
Not
like,
even
I'm
close.
fine. I'm
Not even
fine,
close,
dude.
yeah.
Somebody will be like, hey, I'll give you $20,000 to respond to
I'll
this
make
email.
it. I'll make it
And
tomorrow.
you'll be like, no, I'm not. No.
I'm sorry. He was kind of bitching about that before the
What?
show.
Before I arrived?
What's that?
About my money?
He was talking about an email that, you didn't respond to.
I had the call with them today.
He said there's like 9 emails that you need to respond to.
No, I had the call
He said
today.
there's an email thread, Adam, where they say,
I had the
get back
call
to
today
us.
with the
You did? Okay.
advertiser.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
I had 4 today.
I just want to make sure.
You were on the thread. Oh,
You
you're
know what I
mad
would
that
love
I
to
didn't
be?
respond. That's what's going on right now.
No, I'm legitimately just tired. Mike's
No.
Mike's
But,
just trying to kick up
that's
drama.
on me. That's on me. I admit it. No, I'm glad Mike said it.
No, I'm just saying because he
I was-
brought it
I
up.
just-
we're
I just
airing out everything.
Casually mentioned it. I said Adam's lady's got a phone call, and I said there's this email thread. There's like 15 fucking emails.
It
in
was a long time I didn't
There's
respond.
4
to it.
people
And
at the
he's-
company.
and he
being,
said he's
one
looking
of
at the email,
look,
yeah.
okay, hold on. The lady, there's frantic. First of all, this has happened a million times with this lady too. Where she's like, if
It's
for
her
some
vibe.
reason you can't make a fucking 10-minute phone call, please. Like, she's always pissed off
Right.
because the emails go unanswered.
Right.
And then after this was scheduled, there's another email like, hey guys, we're saying bye to, she quit. She quit her fucking job. She's like,
Over Adam?
she's going to
You
another-
drove a woman to quit her
she's-
job?
She's
the election.
leaving her.
It's the
She's
election.
leaving the country to go teach in a foreign country. Teach
okay.
English in a foreign.
So maybe I helped her.
Because just
No, I
a
don't
couple
think you
emails,
helped.
No,
a
maybe
couple
I
unanswered
helped her.
emails from
Yeah,
Adam.
yeah.
She's
Maybe
like, I
I
gotta get the
helped
fuck
her.
out of the country.
Maybe I helped her actually. She's going to Israel to teach.
No, they like they.
The advertising.
He had to sign because it's like a website. It's a potential sponsor. You got to sign up for the website.
Right.
And he agreed. He said, "Yeah, I'll handle that." Right.
You got
I
to sign up
signed
to
up.
do the thing.
I know,
that
but
they-
you didn't sign up for like a week and a half where they keep texting you, asking you to do it, and then you go to
I
sign up.
signed
You
up
go to sign up
Monday.
yesterday. I
You
know.
have to order some Sherry's berries.
Well, he
or
goes to
something.
sign up yesterday, and the lady's like, just go sign up. And then I can see the chat. I'm in the text message.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Is there a promo code?" And they're like, "Do you need that to just open an account?"
They asked for it.
And then it's not like he has to spend money on anything. Just opening an account. And then
I was
and
afraid-
then
I
she
was-
goes,
It was like a
trusted.
reflex for you, right?
This day and
she
age,
It was
goes,
like a
why don't you
reflex.
schedule the
I have
phone
trust
call and
issues.
then it can come up?
Uh-huh.
And then
Great,
he
sponsor.
responds with he says Adam Friedland, New York.
No, they
That's
asked.
the next text.
No, they asked
I
name,
can show you the
email.
text message.
Go back.
She
Go back.
did.
It
Guys,
makes sense what I said. No, it makes sense.
So you know what
I'm
this
gonna
show-
be vindicated. I'm about to be vindicated.
This show needs like
They said name, email, and then state.
this show needs
There you
an
go.
Artie from the Larry
Thank
Sanders
you.
show.
Can you, if you can
Can I-
confirm with them on the email they sent, that would be great.
This is the woman right here.
Yeah, she goes, "Hey,
She's the one that hates Adam.
yeah, don't
And she
say
left
any of
the
these.
country.
Don't say no.
I
This
fixed
is a
her
different
life.
lady.
I fixed her
This
life.
is a different.
actually.
This is a different lady. Don't say any of these words out loud because we don't want any more
Okay,
editing.
okay.
But hey, again, guys, my team is feeling frustrated by the lack of response. Adam, can you confirm you will be doing the onboarding call for this brand? And then Adam says, "I'll do it now."
I'll do it now. Like
And then
you're
she
like a
goes-
shitty teenager.
Yeah, right. No, well, that's what I mean. It's like a 15-year-old being like, "I don't know how the laundry machine works." And then she goes, "Thank you. If you can confirm with them on the email they sent, that would be great." And then he goes, "Is there a promo
You're
code?"
such a piece of
And then she goes,
While
"I'm
I
not
was
sure."
signing up, they asked for a
And she-
promo code.
Yeah, but this is a
You're
different.
so disrespectful.
It's a
Adam.
different conversation.
not
She's
that
just asking you to
disrespectful.
respond to an
It's
email.
not that
And then you
disrespectful.
say, "Is there a promo code?" She goes, "I'm not sure. When you let the team know you can do the onboarding call, they can give you more information." Then he
And
says,
she's using exclamation
I know. And then-
marks like she's trying to be excited.
right.
She's trying to,
And then he goes, "They're asking for it at
Oh
sign
my
up."
God, it's
And
not
she
that
goes,
bad.
And
It's
you
not that
can't
bad.
proceed without one.
I don't know how the washing machine
And then
works.
and she goes, "And you can't proceed without one." And then he responds, "Adam Friedland."
Don't say
New
my
York.
email. Don't say my
It's
email.
like
Yeah.
it's like your grandma trying to.
Yeah, I know. No, he's doing this on purpose. He wants to make. He's trying to like.
Oh,
make
you're
this,
doing weaponized incompetence.
Right, exactly. He's trying
Yeah.
to make this lady see. He's like, "Look how difficult this
Oh
is."
my
I'm like-
God.
He's like, so he's posting his.
Adam, that's so
my
spineless.
last job ever,
Yeah.
like day job, I was at an all women's divorce law firm.
Nice.
And they would just constantly be going to the bathroom and the doctor.
Yeah.
And because I was a man, they'd be like, "Oh, of course you don't understand Excel. You're a man." And I'd be like, "Yeah, of course I don't." Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would just, I weaponized my incompetence.
Yeah.
To just be in the file room reading people's
Yeah.
divorce.
And then this is the.
Right.
Hi,
They are
everyone.
always going to the doctor. My wife was at the
They
doctor
love the
today.
doctor.
Hi, everyone. Hope
Yeah.
everyone is doing well. I just want to introduce you to our new sales associate, Blank. Blank
Yeah.
will be handling copy, onboarding, air checks, and vetting. There's everything that is a
Now,
problem.
this is someone who wants to just give you money, and all you have to do is read a little
all
ad.
you have to do is respond to the emails and answer the phone. As we welcome her onto the team, we unfortunately will be saying goodbye to the woman who had the email
it wasn't
10 times in a fucking week.
She drove her insane.
She's been a huge asset to the team the past 2.5 years.
She's been she's a huge asset.
Helping us internally, but all of you as well. She's taken her talents to another country to teach English. So you know how badly you have to fucking piss somebody off where they're like they just drop their career
and go to teach English.
It's not because of me.
No, it is.
You know what's funny? She sent a text with an exclamation mark. Like she was trying to be supportive.
That's a different lady whose job it is to like buffer some of this.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I'm saying she was like trying to be positive.
We're
you could tell she's probably crying at her desk, but she's like, all you have to do is
not because of me. It's because of the selection.
Because it's probably has to be like he's not responding to the email, and then she has a boss that's like, why the hell isn't this done?
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm sending the emails, and they're like, how hard is it? You're doing something wrong. You're not communicating properly to our client.
Yeah.
And that's why this stuff isn't getting done. And she's like, it's not my fault.
Do you know what I would do with $20,000?
Was it $20,000?
I don't know what it was.
Blow it on fucking Italian bullshit. What are you talking about?
This is
you get blown on Wilson's leather.
Fucking tracksuit.
Yeah.
You go on like a
blow it on marinara
restaurant and take pictures with Deb eating like chicken parm.
Okay, well I don't have a right to enjoy my life.
Yeah. Let's turn it on him. Turn on him who supported you as a spineless bastard. Yeah, you fucking greasy
What's
wop.
wrong with going on?
Oh my god.
What's wrong with going on a boat restaurant?
Sliding off the chair with all the oil.
What's wrong with going on a boat restaurant?
Mr. Marinara over here. Mr.
Deb would love that.
Oh, Principessa over here. Principessa.
Deb would love a boat restaurant.
Woman. I didn't kill her. She's getting her groove back, like Stella. Mm-hmm. She's gonna get. she's finding herself.
She's in Sudan right now.
That's where she's teaching.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
She went to Palestine to teach English to bulldozers. They're learning the word no.
They love bulldozers, huh?
Well, it's crazy. It's like, people are like,
don't say that to your son.
It's not. They're like, it's not a genocide. It's like, this is like, why do they have military bulldozers? Mm-hmm. Do other militaries have military bulldozers?
Yeah, I don't know.
That seems like
that's China. I think China's does.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, it's a China thing.
No, they don't.
It's a China thing.
And the bulldozers are for like just to get rid of the buildings.
They're for bulldozing people's houses.
Yeah. Why? Because they want to put like a Dave & Buster's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they bulldoze. It's like there's bodies.
It's
people who are
David and Buster's.
Yeah.
Oh. And you see this Amsterdam thing? That was pretty crazy.
The soccer fight? No, look at the name. Look at what it's called.
Adam.
No.
You got a special kind for you? You had a deal?
No, I've written in. They haven't made a special kind yet. Look at the name.
Oh, you went to the Apple store and they wrote that on you.
Look at the name. It's ATL Mint.
No, it's not. He's lying.
That's what, It
says Adam.
No, it's what they have, and it's what rappers, it's a kind of a trap style of vape. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh,
I did
soccer.
get this watch 10 years ago.
Yeah, I know. But that's the last time you got $20,000.
Don't defend yourself. He's listen, you supported him, and then he doesn't even respect that.
No, he was trying to kick up drama in the first place. Don't forget where this started with him fucking being like, oh,
Thank you, Nick.
It's
us against the world. It is. It's truly us against the world.
I'm explaining why he's going to be here at 5. He's got a phone call he has to make.
No, I had that audition. That was a phone call.
Okay, but there's a phone call you had to have with.
I sexually harassed the lady and then took the phone call from the Uber.
But that's what I'm saying is there's a phone call. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You're trying to kick up.
It's his fault.
I guess I shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have.
I thought it could have led somewhere funny.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I was really incompetent.
But I'll take your side over
Thank
him
you.
if you want me.
You don't really. You don't have to actually. You really don't.
I don't have a
happy
side here. I just feel bad for that lady.
Yeah.
She didn't quit her job because of me.
If you look at these emails,
there's no way in hell.
If you look at these emails, this is the limit at a workplace.
Come on.
Before you're bringing a gun to the office, that's like the maximum.
In this day, the way women are treated in this country, it's not. I didn't do it.
She could even be like a single mother.
Women are tired right now.
What if she's
They're
a single
exhausted.
mother?
And she's leaving the child to go get her groove back.
No,
she's gonna go get back walled while she's
maybe
in a foreign land.
Yeah, maybe you made her leave her family.
Come on, man. There's a baseless accusation.
I hope we get a new Nanette out of the next 4 years.
I hope so too. And I hope she's fatter than ever.
Yeah.
What race?
Wider, not necessarily fatter.
Wider. Yeah, like a brick shithouse.
Right.
What race?
Yeah.
Oh, white, of course.
But you think it'll be another Australian lady?
I don't know. I think it's like, because all of the, at least in entertainment, maybe not in other industries, I feel like a lot of the, like, oh, we need diversity as an answer to Donald Trump. A lot of that's cynical, right?
Yeah, of course, dude.
It's fucking Trump gets elected and then there's... Dude, it's a vape.
Pussy. Fucking pussy.
I don't really.
Yeah, I don't really rip dabs that often, dude.
Dude, you've never chucked cloud before?
It's like steam. It's like cold steam.
No, it did. It messed with my throat a little bit.
Fuck.
What's
the matter?
I just hurt my knee.
You did? Oh,
You want
wow.
me to take you
Look
to
at
the
that.
hospital?
Interesting.
No.
I'll take you to the hospital.
We're all like disintegrating.
It's us against the world. No one respects us.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I tried to pit you guys against
No one
each
knows
other,
what
'cause
it's
I
like to
need
be
you
the
guys,
sad man.
actually.
let me make my flagrant 3 point here.
Let's
Yeah.
hear this.
Is that
This has been the hardest year of my life.
yeah? Well, it's about to get harder because I feel like we're having like it's going to be like in the next Trump year is sort of like a white man recession, basically.
Okay.
Where it goes two ways. The guys that get off above the break, they're really raking in the fucking cash. But everybody below that, you're fucked. You're like Bennigan's. You're out of here. You're done, pal.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
White boys up when the boring Democrat is the president. Shane hosts
right,
SNL.
I agree.
Shane gets fired. Trump's the president.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Think about it that way. The Shane maxim.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But
We
because
actually did have
because those decisions are made cynically, they're looking at the guys that have been printing over the last 4 years, and they're gonna say, well, we'll keep those ones.
Yeah, we want a little peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we'll still have to, we need some kind of wiggle room here.
yeah.
So Mike Recine, you're out. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm out.
No, Mike, you better
I
learn
think I have a
wheelchair.
fighting
You better
spirit.
learn wheelchair. Get ready to learn wheelchair.
You guys just paralyzed me. Deb comes to pick me up, and you guys are trying to paralyze
I'm doing
me.
this for our family.
Yeah.
Why are you always on my ass?
Just hitting my spine. With
I'm non-binary.
yeah.
I got wheels.
Yeah.
Ben
I
thinks
think
it's cool.
I do have a fighting spirit, though.
What happens if they send abortion to the states, and then all of the states are like,
Did
oh
they
yeah,
already-
we have they have in a lot of them, and the majority of the states are like, yeah, it's protected now.
Mhm.
So how long till the rest of the states do that, right? What was it, 10 states?
It's like the South, right?
Well, it was like 10 states that had it as a ballot option, right? To put it in the
It lost in
Constitution.
Florida, I think.
In Florida and I think South
know.
Dakota.
All I know is instead of voting for Dan Goldman, my congressman, I wrote in Hind Rajab. Because a girl came up to me with a flyer, and she said, can you do this?
She's the new host of The Tonight Show?
Yeah. Yeah, she's got a show on Peacock.
Yeah, she's got a... she's really funny.
Yeah, but what happens if all the states then say, yeah, we're putting it in the state constitution, which is weird that states have a constitution.
Right.
That seems dumb.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is
Like
the
New
point of
Jersey
that?
has
Yeah,
their
exactly. What
constitution.
could possibly be that different?
Yeah.
I guess the abortion thing.
I guess the abortion thing.
My question is, what happens if it goes to the states and then all the states, like, or the majority of them are like, yeah, we have protection. Is that a higher level of protection than it existed prior because it was just resting on like Roe v. Wade, which is just a decision?
I don't know. Is it?
But can they
Mike,
ban
you
it?
went to law
I'm
school?
looking for a silver lining here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't sound like in like certain states that they would do that. Certainly.
Well, in Florida, no.
Yeah.
And in South Dakota, no.
Yeah, in Texas, probably no. Alabama.
And did Texas vote on that?
Texas has made it really, really hard.
Yeah.
Like next to impossible.
Indiana too.
I think there's like one facility like in the middle of like the desert
just a line
somewhere.
out the
yeah,
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It like impossible to access
Yeah.
and like get to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big ass state. Yeah, I mean, like it seems it's bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
gotta suck though, getting pregnant when you don't want to be.
how many bodies do you think
And it also
Donald Trump caught though?
Yeah,
in his day,
for sure.
it's got to be like 75. He's got to be he's a butcher. I mean, this man is
Yeah,
this man he should have a teardrop for each one.
yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be a lot.
I'm a real gangster. I don't know. It's not a nice thing too. Also, the way
Get
that
it.
the way the
girls talk about it, they're a little too.
no
Casual.
every time it happens, it's a really sad thing for
Sure.
everyone involved.
Yeah.
you know,
Especially
it's not
that
like
poor
this is
baby.
awesome.
Especially that innocent, beautiful little baby.
That alive
the life that
genius baby. Yeah.
Yeah, could have cured cancer.
Yeah.
And what's this handmaiden tale thing that people are doing? Yeah, they're wearing the costume from the show.
Oh, that's the new thing.
That seems kind of restrictive. Like you're gonna have like an awareness campaign or an activism campaign about how women are now, oppressed by the state because they don't have those protections anymore, and they could potentially lose them entirely at the federal level if there's a ban.
Yeah.
But to participate, you have to have an Amazon Prime account and have seen this show.
Mm-hmm.
You need to watch this stupid fucking show to know what is it. What is the Handmaiden's Tale?
That's some fucking I don't know.
Yeah.
Some shit about how like
They make them have babies or something.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a dark thing compared to 4 years ago when it was like the pussy hats, which were you could just make yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And they
You
were
know what I
cool.
mean?
They look good.
You
Yeah.
could make that yourself. There was no like it was
And
just a
everybody was
pink
doing
hat
it.
basically. Yeah, right. It wasn't like, oh well, you have to get it. You have to buy it on Amazon, and if you don't have an Amazon official,
You have to have a TV. And,
right.
Yeah.
You have to have a streaming service.
Streaming
to
service,
participate
yeah.
in
Right.
whatever this is.
It is
4B. What is that?
I
Is
have
it
no
like
idea.
a Korean thing?
4B?
Yeah.
No,
What-
you're
what-
thinking of BTS.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
I thought but it's a movement. Should we Google it? Should we look it up on the phone?
No.
Okay.
No, I think that's a waste of time.
yeah.
I think we should keep guessing and just saying things.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Googling. Okay.
What's it called?
No, I don't.
Probably means 4 bitches.
More bitches.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Like they're clueless.
Girls.
Yeah, they're dressing like fucking Katniss Everdeen and shit now, and like
No, that's a
Yeah.
different show. That's Hunger Games.
that's Hunger Games.
I think they're dressing. I'm gonna be the one that misinterprets it, and I
Why
dress
is
in a
it
full
about
Nazi outfit, and I'm like, "What? It's a man in the high castle." I thought we were all doing to protest Trump.
Yeah, this is what we're gonna happen.
Oh, I did the wrong show. I'm sorry.
I said that to my wife the other day because she was mad at me for something, and I said, "You know what? Why don't I just dress up? I'll comb my hair to the side,
Yeah.
and I'll wear a little mustache, and I can just be the villain that everybody wants."
That
me to
worked.
be."
I walk by
Yeah.
like
She liked it.
either like
Yeah.
like was it Sotheby's or fucking Barclay or one of those like charity places on Park Avenue
Uh-huh.
like 6 months ago, and they were auctioning off the actual wardrobes from Game of Thrones. And I said, should I go in here and shoot anybody that comes in and places a bid?
Yeah.
Should I kill anybody that's
Yeah.
participating in this auction?
Yeah.
I think I should. I think somebody should. I think if people are bidding on the clothes at like Christie's for Game of Thrones clothes, then somebody should be killing those people.
Yeah, they're spending like $100,000
Right.
on like a sword.
With the whole outfit.
They get the whole outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
What do you
different
do?
story.
And then how many do you buy at a time, and what do you do with it?
I don't fucking
And then
know.
you have to be 4 feet tall to fit into
I
it.
stopped hanging out with a friend when he started dating a new girlfriend who said that being a Game of Thrones fan is like being a part of a movement,
Like the civil rights movement.
like civil rights.
She said like civil rights.
She said like how people felt in the 60s during civil rights.
What was her reasoning?
because
being
everybody's
retarded.
watching something
yeah,
at the same
Yeah,
time.
Right.
Yeah. And she also tried to put on the what do you call it? The Hamilton soundtrack. She's like, "Hey guys, we like hip hop.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Have you checked out this?"
You know, I
like,
really can't.
I really couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
It made me feel like a dickhead, but they're happy.
What happened to those kinds of people?
I don't know. I mean,
I guess we just have less friends.
I mean, one of them's
I feel
on
like I've
your
just
one of
been
them's on your podcast right now.
I've been that you like you're a Hamilton
Well,
soundtrack?
I liked Hamilton.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I've told you that. You knew that about me.
I did not know that.
I
It's good?
admit that it's good. Yeah, it's good.
What's
you
your
guys can't. It's like undeniable
What's
that
your
it's
favorite
good.
song?
You guys are such who'd like say it's bad. It's like objectively good.
Matt Christman, Felix Peterman.
Yeah,
those
those guys are. Yeah, those guys are.
Yeah, and Matt Christman's dead now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
No, he's not.
Right.
So,
You're saying that
maybe
that-
if he was a little bit,
He's gonna
if
pull
he had
through.
better taste, he wouldn't be in a wheelchair.
So that's what you're saying, Mike? About our friend?
No,
That's a fucking horrible thing to say.
I was just trying to say that Hamilton is good.
Jesus Christ.
I was just trying to say that Lin-Manuel Miranda is really
They're like
talented.
our,
I
they're
didn't say our-
colleagues and
I
friends.
didn't say our friend
Matt's-
deserves to be in a wheelchair.
Matt's got a family, and you wish that upon
No,
him.
no, I just said
Because of
that.
fucking Lin-Manuel
Yeah.
Miranda, dude.
You took sides.
No.
What is your fucking... What are
mean
you...
it like that.
So you're into Gaza and Hamilton, dude?
Yeah.
You're the one of a kind. You might be
yeah.
the only guy.
It's just I think it's
Sandwiches,
silly.
Gaza, and Hamilton.
You can't deny that the guy is a talented songwriter. In the Heights has some good songs. In the Heights is good. In the Heights is objectively a good musical. I'll play you some right now. Actually,
Yeah.
No.
All right,
No.
I'm gonna send you some because it's like it's really. Listen,
Text
listen,
it to me. I'll listen to it.
listen. If you can remove yourself from how corny it is,
I can't.
okay. Well, some of us can. It's great. It's like there's a
love
song
it.
where the dude's working at the taxi dispatch, and he's like singing.
They didn't
about
have
it and
taxis
rapping.
during Hamilton?
But it came out in 2008. No, I'm talking about In the Heights, his first musical.
What's that one about?
It's about living in Washington Heights.
Oh.
So, like I said, it's very corny. It's very corny,
It's like Sesame Street,
It's
basically.
like it is kind of like Sesame Street.
Do you feel like your
but
estrogen levels going up?
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I like what I like. I'm not
I don't
not
know.
ashamed
You have
of
a
who
family.
I am.
You have a wife.
There's
Who
things
are
that
Nick and
enjoy.
I?
I'm
Who are
not
Nick and I
ashamed
to
of the things
judge
that I
you?
enjoy.
Who are Nick and I to judge you?
But he's like,
You've created life.
well, there's. I mean, I'm telling you, it's very corny. But he's like in the taxi dispatch, and he's like,
Let's hear it.
we got traffic on the west side. Get on the 75 and tell him let's ride. It's like he's, and you're right. But it's
bars.
like, it's good. And then the girl that he's in love with comes in. She's like, hey, what's up?
He likes
they
a
sing,
girl?
They sing to each other.
I thought he was
Yeah.
fucking gay.
No, a lot of us fuck women and like musicals. Okay,
I like
And
musicals
I don't
too.
give a fuck.
I like musicals too.
Right
Say
off,
whatever you
we didn't
want.
write
First
off
of all, I like musicals.
We said
Okay.
Hamilton was bad, and then you came
Hamilton
out
is
I like
good.
Les
super
Miserables.
aggressively.
I didn't come off aggressively. I'm just saying.
You're
I feel
like,
like it's
fuck you.
it's-
Hamilton's
No, no,
fucking
no.
awesome.
Why would you say
Fuck man.
No.
I'm glad he's dead.
No.
He's
Fuck
not
his
dead. First of all,
family
he's doing
and-
much better. He's our friend too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of fucking Hamilton, you want to say that awful, dirty, nasty stuff? The election's over. Can we all calm down? Why are we tearing each other down?
I don't know.
We're all American.
Matt Christman got a lot of things right, but what he got wrong was his taste in musicals.
My only goal is
And when
to,
he said-
is to stoke these fucking Starlink conspiracy theories as much as possible.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you're upset about the election, look into it, because I saw a very convincing video from a Latina network engineer who explained that Linux, the system that the satellites use, is incapable of adding numbers together. So there's no way that a Linux system, such as used in the Starlink satellites, could possibly add the votes correctly.
Yeah.
It could only add them for Donald Trump. And that checks out to me. That sounds real.
It sounds smart. I don't know what it means, but it sounds right.
And so I would believe that. If you had the option to believe something, I would choose to believe that.
I want to see Kamala start January 6th for
She
libs.
won't do anything.
And then they have to
She's
kill. They have to
probably-
kill the vice president to not certify the election, so she's accidentally gets killed.
She's probably relieved. Joe Biden.
hung.
She actually
not
accidentally
hung.
gets killed.
Joe Biden
What do you
didn't
mean
want her to
hung?
win.
Jesus Christ, you're on a roll today, Mike.
Kamala didn't want to be president, probably.
Yeah.
You know,
She
and
probably-
the craziest thing is too. Somewhere in like a dark lair, when the results, when it was like, okay, there's no chance she's winning. They're calling all the states. You could almost like see the smile forming on Hillary Clinton's face.
Right.
Like the Grinch. You know what I mean? You know she was
up to her ears.
Yeah, you know she was fucking her like just contorting and just grimacing at the idea that yes, Kamala lost also.
Mm-hmm.
She's punching the gimp
It's impossible for women to be president.
I don't think that's true.
No, I'm saying like that's what they think.
Oh.
That seemed to be a lot of the consensus.
They've never done it before, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Last time around, they were like, let's just try all of them at once. You know, black lady, Chinese guy, Indian lady, different type of Indian lady. You know, neither of them are actually Indian. Let's see. That's the funniest part is that there's been
white liar.
There's been two quote unquote Indian women who could have become president, and it's like, I know this is not a group I check in with often, but like, how do Indian women feel about that? You know what I mean?
Nikki Haley?
Well, Nikki Haley and Kamala Harris are both Indian in the way that you're African American.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
yeah.
Yeah. They're probably upset, and they're probably pissed off in the writers' room of Abbott Elementary.
Well, because they've been mad about a lot of things over the last 6 years, and it's like this seems like the one thing you should be mad about.
I haven't heard a peep.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Yeah.
They're mad that people aren't liking the new Kendrick album the right way.
Yeah.
That's what they get mad about.
You're just listening to Kendrick and feeling like Malcolm X.
I wrote a 6,000 word essay in the New Republic about how Kendrick is going to decide the election with, college educated South Asian women.
He's a rapper.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you
just
knew Hamilton.
I was just thinking about the greatest rapper, actually, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Sorry, I haven't been really present because I'm just thinking about how talented that man is. Because he writes raps about working at the bodega.
It's so funny.
Yo, I gotta make the coffee in my bodega.
So when you say you like Hamilton, did you go see Hamilton? Or
I haven't seen it.
You just listened to it.
You just listened to it.
You listened to the CD? You didn't
on Spotify, yeah.
You didn't watch on Disney
Guys,
Plus?
one of these days, me and you, the three of us, we're gonna take a little road trip.
We're gonna go to
We're not even gonna go
dude.
anywhere. We're just gonna
To
drive around in
Washington Heights,
circles.
yeah.
We're gonna drive around Times Square in circles, and I'm gonna play you some highlights from the Hamilton.
We're gonna do
soundtrack.
donuts in Times Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just look at the songs real quick. and just
Okay.
see
Yeah.
what I-
Let's get on it.
see what's-
Let's get on that. Let's get right on that.
I mean, but people have one of two reactions to it, where they go like, "This is the," they either go, "This is the gayest shit I've ever heard," or they go, "This is the greatest."
I bet you.
the greatest music
Listen,
I've
I'm
ever
open
heard.
to it.
And I think there's a
Prove
tendency.
me wrong, dude.
What I don't
There's a
like about
tendency-
it, what I didn't like about it from the get-go is it seems like it's something that's just, you start with the idea of like captivating an NPR audience. You know what I mean? And so it's like one of those like, it's like a product that's driven by focus groups. You know what I mean? Like the Edzol or something. It's like this shitty thing where like we ask the consumers what they want, and then they come up with this
But have you ever heard this?
Frankenstein monstrosity of like, consumer trends. And
you
so
ever
the
heard-
idea of like, how about a safe hip hop historical musical?
Right.
So it's
But you
like
haven't heard a single
it's
song.
but no, I have.
Don't you like history?
Not that kind of history.
Okay.
Not like that. Let me know when they do fucking 6 million. We'll see about that. Fucking musical
opera?
Yeah.
It's like a revisionist.
Right.
Maybe
hip
Lin-Manuel
opera.
will write a
World War One in colors.
But the
World
doors
War
were
I
made out of
living color,
wood.
yeah.
That wouldn't seal the gas.
Whose joke are you
There
laughing
weren't
at?
even 6 million.
His? Are you laughing at his joke or my joke? You have
I
to
was
answer.
laughing. I'm laughing
Your
at
joke,
both.
your
No, you have to
Your
pick
joke.
one, Mr. Pick Sides.
I'm laughing at. Well, I guess I'll go with Adam.
Oh.
The real
guess I'll-
gangsters wasn't the Gestapo.
Ooh.
They kept great records.
Who owned the slave ships?
And guess
You know,
what? They were
Choo choo, here come the train.
they were in retreat when they did the final
Right.
solution. They knew they were gonna lose, but they still want to kill the Jews. Which it didn't happen, obviously.
Yeah.
That's the saddest
I just
thing.
know
That's the
this
saddest thing
episode-
about the Holocaust is they were like they'd already lost in Russia. They were like they knew they were going to lose. They were like we have to just finish the job
Go
on one
forward.
thing.
Well, because they didn't know where to put him. It was like a logistics problem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, we got all these people in prison. They were like, well, we could release them. And they were like, what? No.
And now some of us are
And
wondering
go where?
Yeah,
Some of
right.
us are wondering because some people think, not me, but that those weren't death camps. They were just like where they taught them how to do manual labor.
They were
That
labor
wasn't.
camp.
That's not real, right? Because some people have said that.
No, we're being capable of
They were
learning.
trying to.
Manual labor.
Yeah.
Maybe
You know-
stand up comedy.
You know what? It's crazy because it's like, denialism has been this thing that like, people get mad about over the last 60, however many years or whatever. That there's been so much room for the guys that just pretended like they were in the Holocaust.
Right.
Every couple of years, there's a
There
guy
was
that
a
gets
guy,
popped.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they just make up that they were there. They're like, they put me in the gas chamber every day.
A
It
guy
was
wrote a
terrible.
memoir about it. It was like a
Right.
bestseller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And then it's just that's a cool kind of guy to be.
That's a cool guy to be.
Yeah,
the
right.
liar.
Because it's like you got a nice couple years before they find out that you weren't in the Holocaust.
Well, you
It
can go
is
your
really
whole life.
despicable
Yeah.
to kind of
You're like,
dick
you
ride
have to
off
be
the
like-
Holocaust,
Yeah, have to be
to
like-
clout chase the
Yeah,
Holocaust.
all right, you got me. But I kind of felt like I was in the camp.
Yeah.
My wife
I
was
could
yelling
have
at me
been.
the other day, and it felt like I was.
My
in a
my
concentration
friend was
camp.
like trying to hook up with a girl,
okay.
and she said she had a dream that they were both in the Holocaust together.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like so funny what guys have to be like. Yeah, it's cool. It's like-
She had a dream that her and
she was like
and the
hot.
guy-
Yeah, she was hot. So he was
And she
like,
said, "I had a dream we were in the Holocaust."
he was like, yeah, of course, yeah, that's cool. I still,
Isn't there a pop punk song about the Holocaust, about being in the Holocaust? There's like a "Say Anything" song.
all the small things.
No, it's something. I'll ask my wife.
Say anything.
Yeah, something like that.
You
That's
like
a
that
fun
band?
thing to plan to ask Deb.
Yeah.
Like he'd come in the door. All right, yeah, where are you? What's the pop punk song about the Holocaust?
Ben, shut up for a second.
Yeah. He's doing good though.
We're proud.
good,
We're
yeah.
proud of the boy.
Yeah.
Karate.
He's got a great attitude. Science
I
school.
think so. Yeah. Yeah.
You're raising him right.
It's good. I'm able to like positively motivate him now, which I wasn't able to do before.
Because he didn't speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
How
put up
did-
a sign at our house that said English only.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause he was learning Spanish at preschool.
It is weird. Sometimes your baby will like learn Spanish from a babysitter.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck
the
are you
fuck?
doing?
That happened to me when I was a little kid.
Really?
Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
watch like Univision and like Sábado Gigante.
I would
and stuff
be
with my
furious.
You would?
Yeah. If
No,
a
my parents-
babysitter
That's
taught
nice.
my child a foreign language
Really?
without asking me, because then they can keep secrets from you,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, you just open their diary and it's all
Yeah,
in Spanish.
no, usted tienes.
My
You
parents.
gotta bring it to the bodega or something.
Right.
My
That's
parents.
that's actually
diary.
there's a big episode of Seventh Heaven.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lucy starts learning Spanish in school, and the father beats her,
Beats her, yeah.
nearly to death because she could be speaking Spanish to boys on the phone. And he,
Right,
would, have,
right,
he would
right.
have no way to
She
know.
has no idea.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. You gotta nip that in the bud.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah. My parents found like a massive crucifix in my room,
Uh-huh.
and they were like, "We got to get this bitch out of the house." I remember it was
It
Christmas.
was your babysitter?
Yeah,
You just spent a lot of time with her?
yeah. It was like I lived
That's
in
fun.
L.A. when I was a little kid, and she was Mexican, and she was the best. She was such a nice lady. But yeah, it was Christmas. And I didn't even know that Mexicans or like Catholics liked like having massive crucifixes, but they were like, "Yeah, we should get her a Christmas gift." And I was begging my parents because I was like, "She's Christian, so you have to get her like the biggest Christian cross, like because she'll love it because she's Christian."
Yeah.
And they were like, "We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna buy that.
And you were
We're not
upset.
gonna go to the store and buy that."
They got her an old El Paso taco kit instead. That was Adam's second choice.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of other Mexican stuff, but
A lowrider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got her a 1964 Impala.
Mm-hmm.
A knit tank
hydraulics.
top where you could like see the guy's nipples through it. A second family. Yeah.
They got her Dragon Ball Z shirt.
I don't know. Is that Mexican?
Don't
It's
they
more
like?
black.
Don't they like
I
it?
thought it was Japanese.
Yeah, but isn't that a thing that Mexicans like Dragon Ball Z?
No, black guys. No, Mexican guys like jesters,
Yeah.
clowns.
Okay.
Yeah. Crazy the Joker. Yeah. They are
do like
really.
the Joker.
They are the best people on earth.
You know what I was
I
thinking
agree.
about yesterday? What happened to Boston Market?
Didn't they go out of business?
I think I looked it up. In Queens, I think there is one.
A friend of mine
I had
worked
a
there.
hankering
friend
for
of
a
mine-
Boston Market chicken pot pie.
It's not as good as you remember it.
I don't remember it being good.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was like, I want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend Rob worked there for a long time, and but it's like, yeah, it's one of those places like you eat it as an adult and you go, oh, this is not great.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of it for sure.
How about Long John Silver's? Is that bad?
I've never eaten there. I've never had it.
It
I've
was
never had an
good.
urge to. Was it?
That's, you know what I'm in the
I
mood
remember
for?
the biscuits.
Seafood that's ready in 5 minutes and it's named after underwear. That's what I'm in the mood for dinner.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You'll be proud of. You'll be. I don't know how.
We'll
but
see.
I live above a McDonald's and a Popeyes, and I've lived in this apartment.
Is that the SpongeBob theme song? Is your fucking life?
I live above a McDonald's and a Popeyes. They're right next to each other, and
Uh-huh.
I've never been to either one.
Oh, because your wife?
Yeah.
Just because I've decided.
I'm
not.
not proud of that.
Bum Mike's.
No, she's
wop
ruining your
pants.
life.
What?
Who lives above a Popeyes and McDonald's? Bum Mike wop pants.
Bum.
Yeah. Bum Mike wop pants.
WAP pants.
Yeah, wop pants. And the track pants.
Okay.
Are
I
you?
don't see how I'm a bum.
I don't know. It sounds like sponge.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sponge is worse than bum.
It's really funny to call a woman a bum.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bum.
Patrice would do that a
Yeah,
lot.
you're a bum.
You bum, bitch.
Oh God,
Man.
we can still legally do that now, guys.
Yeah.
It's, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank
Bum,
God.
bitch.
You're a bum.
I called somebody a bum
Or
a couple months ago.
a slob is really mean to call a girl.
Yeah.
Like not even the mean girl words, just like look at this slob.
I was hanging out with my friend once. He got in a fight with his girlfriend. He called her a fucking asshole. That was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Remember Neil Stastny?
Yeah.
He had that bit about like this girl wanted him to do dirty talk.
Oh, yeah,
I know.
Oh, he said, "Spread your bullshit legs."
yeah. He goes. He's like, so we're fucking. And I go, you're so fucking stupid. And we immediately stop having sex. That guy was funny.
He was a funny guy. Yeah.
It was really
Yeah.
funny.
Did you ever meet Jesse Pop?
Yes, I want to say so. Yeah.
He was a great. If you want a good stand-up album, Jesse Pop, You Stink, which you should find on Spotify.
Let's
I
not
haven't.
promote.
Oh, okay.
The guys that aren't even doing comedy anymore.
Well, people should hear the album. It's good.
No.
Jesse Pop and Hamilton.
No, it should be
everybody.
lost to the
Lin-Manuel. Please
to
check
the
out
ashes
the work.
of time.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
should be.
Nick hates quitters.
Yeah.
That's why when I know someone that gets divorced, I stop talking to the man and the woman.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're fucking quitters.
A lot of people
Yeah.
think I'm a quitter, but I creep
Right.
like moss.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right. You're playing the long game.
I just move so slow you can't even tell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like beyond the tortoise and the hare.
Sure.
I'm a fungus that will outlive both of them.
Sure.
So fuck your race. Whatever it may be.
Why is it race? Why is it race?
You know, the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah.
They had a race.
Oh, the race.
Yeah.
I thought you were being racist.
No,
I forget.
Mhm.
It's too late, guys.
I had this idea for a children's book, and it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know if you could write this, but imagine like it's the tortoise and the hare, and there's a possum, and he's like a degenerate, like he's like a bad father, but he bets on the tortoise to win the race, and that's the story. Then he wins, and then he fixes his
He
life.
hits his parlay.
He fixes his
Yeah.
life, yeah. By
But the
betting on
possums are always
tortoise.
moms.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah. The male possum doesn't.
Okay, well, I'm not like an animal expert or anything.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
And he's driving home and he feels good for the first time in his life. And he gets in a terrible car accident.
Yeah, he gets run over.
You have means to produce something like that, right? I'll draw it, and you know, you can finance it. You can finance it.
Are you a good drawer?
I don't know what financing is necessary. You just put it on Amazon. You can self-publish it.
Well, yeah, but I want you to be in on the ground floor. Of
you want to use my Amazon Prime account?
Story.
All right, sure. Right.
Yeah.
I'll pay the $9 a month.
You can be an investor.
We gotta check out the show anyway.
An investor in my story.
This horror TV show.
When I had management, when I was like 24, I pitched them like a Aesop's Fables thing, but it would all be. But I only had like 2 or 3 ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? I got management kind of early too, and now I don't have it.
I did not consider it early at the time.
But you were young.
I had been doing comedy like 8 or 9 years.
8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
But you were young. But starting comedy at 16 is kind of, does that count?
No.
'Cause you're not like an adult.
Yeah, you're not.
Like,
what were some of your pitches?
I'm trying to remember one. There was like something like the tortoise and the hare, but all the forest animals are doing like superlatives, you know.
Okay.
And so they're like, oh, the rabbit's the fastest, and the owl's the most wise, you know. And then there's, and I forget, there was a way I had it set up so it's not as blatant, but like, you know, the parrot is the most beautiful. And then the pig's like, what about me? Which one am I? And they're like, well, you're the fattest. And they're like, no, I'm beautiful like the parakeet. And, you know, and they're like, you know, they're like, what are you saying, that I'm not beautiful because I'm fat? Being fat, you can still be beautiful. It's like, okay, well, then we're not saying you're not beautiful, but you're also the fattest. So what's the problem? If there's nothing wrong with being fat, why can't you be the fattest one?
Yeah.
And then it's just an argument, I guess. Yeah.
This is a body positivity argument.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. It's just a salon.com article.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was like the little engine that had rich parents, you know.
Okay.
And so the train just keeps like calling its parents for money.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
That was one of them.
That would be an animated show?
No, it was just do a book. I was going to
of children's stories.
Okay. Yeah. I had another one with like a scorpion. Like some kind of play on the frog and the scorpion thing, but I forget what it was.
Right.
You know, so that went nowhere.
Yeah, but it's good to get the ideas out, because then you got to get the bad ones out, and then you'll come upon a good one. But I think that
was one of 2 things I pitched to my management before they dropped me. Yeah.
For defending Shane.
Well, you know, it's funny. Yeah. I had a general at MTV like a decade ago.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, we're buying TV shows. We haven't bought anything. So, you know, if you got an idea, let us know." And I just
so funny.
left the meeting with nothing.
I know, it's so funny. It's like you think about like, oh, when I was younger, I blew so many opportunities, and then you think about what's going on right now, and you're like, man, there's a lot of opportunities I'm blowing.
Yeah.
It's just
I'm still doing it.
It's just constant.
I still can't see them. They're right in front of me.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Do you have crypto?
I will not be answering that question.
Damn. Isn't it the most ever, they're saying?
It is, yes.
God damn it.
Yeah,
I blew that one too.
You did?
I don't
think I
have
still
any of that.
a little bit, but I think I need a new computer.
That's not really.
So I might sell the crypto and get a computer.
You know who you should talk to? The lady that made that video about Starlink. I think, she could probably.
Okay.
She can probably help you out with computer stuff.
Now the DNC, but they're still paying people like Mueller. She wrote, like they're still giving her money.
I would imagine so.
Yeah,
but it's not the Kamala campaign raised $1 billion. It wasn't like the DNC.
Okay.
Yeah, and then now they're in debt $20 million. But that's like a different.
They went over.
Yeah, they went over
$1 billion.
They went over $1 billion.
What?
And they're $20 million in debt. Yeah. It's $200 million in debt.
In debt?
Yeah.
I want to see what they paid for.
I don't understand how you can rack up that much debt
in a month.
Yeah, I don't understand why that's legal. You know what I mean?
How do they pay it off? The party?
I think they don't. I think they just fucking default on it, and
they just don't
pay people.
Yeah.
She's a bum.
And then what are you going to do? Sue the campaign? It's done.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's dead. She's in Guantanamo.
Yeah. I saw a New York Post. They were posting pictures of her, like at Howard, and maybe it was after the election. She already lost.
Yeah.
I don't know why the New York Post is doing
concession.
this. She already lost. And they're posting pictures of her at Howard, like sitting with like students, and there's like a glass of wine, like white wine in the picture back somewhere, and they put a circle around the wine. They're like, oh, look who's drunk.
Yeah.
Look who's having a drink. It's like, well, she's a 52-year-old woman. She just lost a presidential election. I think if anything warrants a glass of wine,
Sure.
it might be that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
I will be at Cobb's in San Francisco this weekend, by the way. That's why we had to do this. I would have sat this one out and said, you know what, do it during the daytime without me. But I got to go to San Francisco tomorrow.
I can always come in and fill in for you.
Yeah, but I need to promote the show, presumably.
So if you're in San Francisco, go see Nick.
If you're one of the 75,000 people that tunes into the Adam Friedland Show podcast, and you happen to be in San Francisco, come out this weekend. I will be at Cobb's.
And I got a podcast called Out for Smokes, and I got some dates coming up. I got Minneapolis, I got Schenectady, I got Detroit, and I got Tampa. And you can get all those tickets at MikeRacineComedy.com.
Are you going to Side Splitters?
I don't know.
So you're just going to Tampa, and then you're figuring out the
I
venue?
gotta figure that out.
Oh.
But I will be in Tampa.
But you can't promote a
month.
show if there's no venue.
No. There
he'll
is
be
a
around.
venue. I just gotta figure out some stuff.
He'll be in Ybor City rolling cigars with the abuelas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the chickens, too. That's the best part about Ybor City.
The chickens?
There's just wild chickens that run around. And if you catch them, you
Here's
can
the
eat them.
thing. I might have double booked myself.
In Tampa?
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
know. Yeah, maybe.
How is that possible?
I don't know. But I gotta figure that out. But I will be in Tampa next month.
All right, well, go check out Nick. Go check out Mike.